We are starting the day very early this morning and working on my Evo 8. Last video we went to go ahead and pull off the cylinder head, turbo, ended up finding that we did have a fail piston which had leaned out. It's a little bit melted, that you guys can see right there. Too much sauce. And then today we're gonna go ahead and make some progress on working on the car. Hopefully that we can just get mostly everything together by the end of the day. I did say that I was gonna try get the car running. I want to take my time and just make sure that everything else goes well. I'm really looking forward to at least get the car running. If everything goes to plan, should be at least smooth as possible, but it all depends on how bad the cylinder wall is once we get the piston out. And there is a little bit of aluminum material that is left on the cylinder head as well from the piston, so of course we need to get that cleaned up. And also we need to go and check if the valves are good on cylinder 4. I spent some time cleaning the surface on the block, just making sure that we remove all the material from the head gasket. Right now it's about 6 o'clock, so stores are not open. I need to go down and get some brake clean and other things. We'll start with pouring gasoline inside the port, see how bad if it leaks. I don't think the valves had bent or anything like that because it sounded like it ran fine. But then again, like I mentioned on the last video, we did a leak down test and it sounds like it's coming from the intake side. Have a leak coming from the exhaust side. Pour gasoline in the intake side. It wasn't leaking like crazy, but for sure the exhaust side, we got to take care of that. Now I'm looking forward to pop this piston out. So we're gonna just jack up the car a little bit. We're gonna have to lower down the downpipe, drain the oil, remove the oil pan, remove the cap, then we can pop this guy out and see what we're looking at on the cylinder walls. Damn, would you look at that? Jeez, that thing is so bad. Got a little spicy there. That's crazy. So we got the piston out of the block. Here is how the condition looks like. We might have to remove these aluminum pieces that was melted from the piston. Yeah, there's a little scar right over here. But here is the bearing. It's actually in good condition, I must say. I'm pretty stoked about that. That is clean. Sick. So from there we need to get a ball hole and then get this acid that my friend recommended me to get to remove the aluminum off from the block. We still need to figure out what we have to do on the cylinder head for the exhaust valves. I might just end up just doing 2. The intake is fine, so I'm just gonna leave it. What's up, man? Oh, what up? I got a present for you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Guaranteed?
Yeah, guarantee.
Yes! Man, me and Rodney.
Yeah. I want to see what a clean, fast Evo looks like after a fresh paint job.
Right there. Not me.
That thing is broken though. Wow.
Look at him, so handsome.
I am jealous. Look at this.
Everybody probably was like, this guy has a RS. It's not no RS.
Oh yeah, because of the mirror and the door handles is black.
And the USDM lip.
Dude, this thing is clean. Holy jeez. What a huge difference.
Yeah.
Wow. Must be nice.
It is nice.
This is clean. I'm very happy for you.
Thank you, man.
Oh
I
yeah.
like the lip, not the non-SC lip.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of growing on me at first. I was like, oh, I'm gonna put the SC lip. After I was like, oh, this is kind of like growing on me.
You can't even tell it was so like faded before.
Sandpaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super stoked.
I'm stoked for you, man.
Yes.
Let's go. After honing the cylinder walls, this is what the results I came up with. It's not the best condition how it's supposed to. It's supposed to be like a nice cross pattern as like what the other side looks like. But being because this piston melted around the cylinder walls, there is a pre-detonation on this side of the wall right here that I can't really smooth out. So of course that this block needs to be bore out to an extra 0.25 or 0.5, depending on how big of a piston I want to go with. But at this point, I'm just gonna go ahead and just put the piston in. Hopefully that this area looks clean, just to make sure that there's nothing else that I'm missing. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put the piston in and probably go ahead and tackle the cylinder head that is sitting on top of the table. We need to take care of that and also remove the aluminums that is stuck on top there. after hours of putting a lot of work into the Evo and got it to where it is fully complete, thanks to Landon for staying back and helping me out. But everything else is put back together. We did copper spray the head gasket. We cleaned the surface as much as possible on the block and the cylinder head. Unfortunately, that cylinder 4 on the head wasn't the best condition, so I tried my best to kind of remove all the aluminum pieces, and then I think it got hurt over time when the car was already getting pre-detonate. But hopefully that it won't give us any issues. The valves, it didn't came out to where I wanted. Every time we keep lapping the valves, it ended up leaking. I left it alone, but shout out to Norlito for helping me out. Shout out to Darren for letting me borrow the ball holes to get it the surface on the cylinder walls as much as, you know, in the best condition. So now we already put oil in. As you can see, we're ready to fire up. We had the Odyssey battery charged, so, and we also running water, so that way in case of any leak we don't have to worry about like coolant spill. So it's about almost 11 o'clock right now. I started working on this car at 5:30, just, you know, pulling the piston out and everything and running down in town and getting all the materials and, you know, chemicals we need to complete the job. But I'm very excited to actually hear, and hopefully it sounds okay, right Landon?
Yep.
But let's get it going. We do have the crank position sensor disconnected, so that way we can cycle the engine, get some oil pressure buildup. I don't have an oil pressure gauge on the car, and then I think I will do at least maybe 30 seconds, and then we should be able to get the car running, hopefully, if everything's according to plan, and hopefully everything else is all plugged in. Healthy. Not gonna lie, the last time,
Yeah.
starting up the car, it sounded bad. A lot better than how it was before. Oh my gosh. I'm not saying that it's gonna run great, but I'm just hoping that everything else goes well. Let's just hope. You ready for the cold start for the boys at 11 o'clock at night?
Yes, we are.
All right. Hopefully I don't piss off my neighbors.
No, go ahead.
Good morning, guys. It is now the next day, so we had the car running. That was pretty much the goal last night, getting it started. Of course, we didn't really check if there's any coolant leak or any oil leak. We just started it just to make sure that it actually runs a little bit better than how it was before. I can tell you that though. My nephew came over to the house and we ended up just driving the car somewhere around the block just to make sure that the car is not giving us issues. Very excited to have this car back together, at least 100%. May not run 100, but at least 99.9% it runs a little bit better. So I'm excited for that. I had to remove the expansion tank because there's leftover oil that got into there, and then we need to properly bleed the coolant system as well. Seems to be that oil level is good. Everything seems like it's all buttoned up. But yeah, let's go ahead and start the car, warm it up, bleed the coolant system, and then recheck everything, make sure there's no leaks. So that's why I have water right there instead of having coolant, because I don't like cleaning coolant. It gets a little messy. Sounds healthy again. I'm pumped, guys. Let's go. Fuel pressure regular looks good. Oh, I am pumped, guys. Yeah, sounds good. Coolant temp is good. Engine oil level looks good. We had the car running for about 15 minutes. No sign of any leaks on the drive, but of course I would like to look underneath just to make sure that the oil pan is not leaking, and also the oil return line from the turbo is not leaking. But yeah, I'm very excited of the car running again after being broken for like a year and a half-ish. Just in 2 days we got the car running. From the day I came in, started at 3 o'clock in the afternoon till about almost midnight of last night. It's crazy. Pull the head off, pull everything off, change that one piston, and replace the rod bearings with all ACL rod bearings. I'm very happy, guys. This is crazy to finally get the car running for so long, and I am reunited with my baby. I am gonna go ahead and end the video of today. So I hope you guys enjoy the moment of just bringing my Evo 8 back alive. Just want to give a huge shout out to Lana for staying late with me, helping me out getting the Evo going. Darren and Akamai Machine Shop for letting me using the ball hole. That was really helpful. If it wasn't for that, we weren't able to smooth out the cylinder wall. Shout out to Paul for sending me out the extra files that I needed. Thank you so much. Also Narlito and Kep for guiding me into the direction I needed to do. And also Jack Build It for sending me the replacement piston that I need to put on the Evo 8. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. Aloha. I'll see you guys on the next one.